What's up, YouTube? We back with it. Y'all know what it is, man. What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? Facebook, how y'all doing? You feel me? Screw me. Make sure y'all go over there to that Facebook, follow, Twitch, follow, YouTube, subscribe. You feel me? Shoot corn, shoot on all platforms. We back with another War and Chirac by DJ Akademiks reaction. And today we gonna be going over the death of L.A. Capone. So remembering L.A. Capone is how I like to word it. You feel me? Remembering L.A. Capone. So let's get straight into it, man.
It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and now the Chirac police, they're actually working. Yeah, they're in business, they're working. They're just backlogged with murders, so they're still solving shit from 2011, 2012. They'll eventually catch up to the coonery going on in 2014. Now, apparently, they have collared and charged two suspects in a September 26, 2013 shooting of a rising Chirac rapper. He's notorious. His name is L.A. Capone. Now, the two guys who were arrested, their names are Michael Mays, he's 21, and 17-year-old Saki Hardy Johnson. Now, they were charged with first-degree murder, and the Cook County Circuit Judge, Laura Sullivan, is holding them on $500,000 and $350,000 bail. Now, apparently, they're of a rival gang that had an ongoing dispute with L.A. Capone, and pretty much they took it to the streets. They caught him lacking, I guess. Now, Capone, who was born and his real name is Leonard Anderson, he was shot in the right thigh and lower back following a recording session at a studio within the war zone known as Chirac. Now, he was transported to a hospital and he later was pronounced dead at 17. Now, the police are saying that these guys who were apprehended, they pretty much confessed to the crime. This code word for self-snitching. Now, I told you, self-snitching is usually in the form of admitting some shit, usually online, saying you're smoking on a coon pack, saying you're smoking on some type of pack, just basically telling everyone, I killed him. So give me some social media clout because I'm out here committing crimes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as far as L.A. Capone goes, unfortunately, he's dead. He is no longer living. Apparently, he's a really good rapper, or he had a lot of potential. A lot of people liked him, and once he got killed, it sparked a whole cycle of people getting killed in retribution and also trying to find the real killers. Now, I'm really surprised that the cops found these guys, because with all the shouting, hooting, and hollering by all these guys that are screaming gang and squad, how the fuck is the cops solving your murders and you're not doing it yourself? Even though in reality, that's how it should go. But in Chirac, they go by totally different fucking rules. But this is what happened. Now, apparently, these guys who were on Twitter before incriminated themselves with the crime already and then incriminated themselves some more and then just confessed to the fucking crime, they not only told on themselves, but they told on another perp that was involved in the crime. They snitched, and it has to be snitched. I believe this is the term that what criminals are calling when other criminals tell on them when they didn't get caught. But they snitched on a guy that was already locked up, and I believe his name is Miko Buchanan, and they said that he was the driver of the tail car that was supposed to insulate the lead car in this whole fucking murder. Now, of course, as I said, it doesn't matter who pulled the trigger. If they were involved, if involved in a plot, it's pretty much conspiracy, or really all you niggas getting charged with murder. Now, while people idolize these people and they really try to live within the lives that these guys used to live in, as I said before, L.A. Capone, he's deceased. People argue over the dumb shit like, what was his last words? This is what people are arguing about. What a guy's last words were. Now, admittedly, L.A. Capone was no angel himself. His popular viral songs were Play for Keeps, Round Here, Shooters, Murder, The Gat, and So Loud. Sounds pretty standard for a Chirac savage. Pretty standard, right? Now, apparently, L.A. Capone's death was one of the reasons why Rondo number 9, or Kuno number 9 as I like to call him, he was doing a lot of fuckery in the streets. Apparently, he was out to get revenge for the killing of L.A. Capone. Apparently, it was someone he looked up to, and after he got slayed, he said, fuck it, I am determined to kill the ops. The standard Chirac nonsense. Now, I'm surprised that Capone didn't have some type of name of some type of basketball player. Did the Negroes already take the name Iverson? Where are these niggas with the sick crossover with the mean gat? I don't know. The no-lacking kid with the crazy double-handed wield or something like that. I don't know. The two-handed shooter. I don't know. However, it was said that Buchanan, that's the guy that got snitched on by the other two that got picked up or confessed. Now, they're saying that the shooter snuck up on LA and opened fired with a 40 caliber or a 45 caliber handgun. Now, all these guys are charged with murder, and this is a sad reality to it. Because these guys were on Twitter incriminating themselves, trying to get some type of recognition. Because if you kill someone in Chirac and no one knows, it's like a tree that fell in the woods and no one's around to hear it. Did it really make a noise? You can't get clout unless you snitch on yourself. So it's a never-ending cycle. People are going to kill for revenge. Then the people who then do the killing for revenge, they got to announce that they did the killing. Then people come after them. Then they get killed or they get locked up. And then the police sit back and say, okay, thank you for taking care of each other. Now, news out of Chirac is that FBI investigators have landed in Chirac. Now, they probably don't give two fucks about all this shit going on. They're probably going to realize soon that these guys are committed to killing each other no matter what the fuck you do. And to keep it real, you could either be a bystander in a distance or you could be actually intermingled with all this shit and get shot yourself. Listen, man, that's just how it is. But however, I gotta say, for all these guys involved, at least they're doing what they love best. And that's why you can't really mourn for anyone. You can't even be sad if anyone gets locked up. They're doing what they love best. Like, when I get up each day, I'm like, damn, I can't wait till I hit the mic. I can't wait to get to express my opinions on whatever's going on in the world. This your boy DJ Akademiks, and now,
You know, I just noticed, y'all. I ain't got it. My fault.
Now, as the saga of the confessions of a Chirac coon continues, the fallout of the slaying of one of Chirac's most promising rappers who was gunned down way too soon, it continues on this episode as well. Now, L.A. Capone is the name of the rapper who got gunned down, and now we've seen Negroes recently snitch on themselves at an alarming rate. Now, I've told y'all, two of the guys, they already confessed to their part in murdering L.A. Capone just because they wanted to get their coon bonus points and just to be block legends. Now, of course, not to be outdone and not to be left out, because once this whole series is done and we have the reunion show, there's no going back. You can't go back and claim credit for some shit that happened. And because once we cement the block legends, you can't come in after the fact and try to get a little of the credit. Now, a third man, he has stepped up and he's now singing, self-snitching, confessing like a bird. He said he was in another car that pulled up into the alley and he watched as the other two gunmen they confessed, snuck up on L.A. Capone and shot him twice, which ultimately led to his death. Now, apparently, this guy, his name is Miko Buchanan. He's 23 years of age. He was already locked up, already booked for beating up a peace officer and aggravated use of a weapon. So I guess he just figured, man, fuck it, man. I'm kind of enjoying the nice amenities that jail's providing. So he wanted to make his stay a permanent one. It's like going to a hotel and like, yo, this hotel's kind of nicer than my real house. What the fuck? I ain't going home. This is where I'm going to be at from now on. Now, after he kind of weighed the facts, he's like, well, if I go back to the slums, I could stay in jail. I'd be a block legend. I could claim I killed a rapper that was on the upcoming phase. I think I'm going to do that. And plus, I'm going to get a lot of internet clout. And my E-rep is good. My progress bar for my E-rep is going to be off the charts. Duh. Yes, self-snitching. I'm going to do it. Now, this heartless savage, he's excited to spend a good portion of his life in jail because he could finally claim and he could finally be a true savage. Now, he could walk around with a chain around his neck like a leash, some ankle bracelets, and also handcuffs. And as well, he could be locked in a cage. Now, you didn't think these guys actually call themselves savages for no reason, did you? Did you really think it was just a made-up word? No. There's actually meaning behind the shit they're saying. A savage, really, is a primitive, uncivilized to be status first ballot Hall of Fame. Now, it's your boy DJ. it's your boy. It's your boy DJ Akademiks, and now the Chirac Grim Reaper himself, Lil Reese, has conjured the demonic and satanic spirits and ordered death for L.A. Capone's killers. Now, the Chirac Grim Reaper Lil Reese has gathered all 7 of his Dragon Balls to conjure up the demonic spirits that employ him. And since the news has come down that L.A. Capone's killers have self-snitched, aka confessed, he is calling for the death upon those fools. Now, this is one of the most extreme punishments that could be handed out by the Chirac's overlord, the Grim Reaper, the No-Lack King himself. Now, Lil Reese, he took to Twitter to send out a future obituary, also known as a demonic and satanic cryptic message, to the killers of L.A. Capone. He said, "Niggas is bitches, they is snitch, and get you 100 years." Now, he followed up by saying, "Tell the guys, I said, beat the fuck out of Rockhead again, and when they catch Lil Mick, stomp his shit out too. LOL, dumb ass nigga. Hashtag," and this is the most demonic part of it all, 300. Now, special translation from the Negotiator Coon Dictionary. That pretty much means, because you might think this is some innocent shit that the Chirac Grim Reaper commissary, finish him. Now, Michael Mays and Saki Hardy, they were arrested for the murder of L.A. Capone. Apparently, they stalked him and they waited till he got out of a studio session. Then they gunned him down like an animal on the streets. Now, these guys, they call themselves savages, so they expect to live like savages. Not only that, but they expect to kill like savages. And then after they kill like savages, they expect to go to jail and be caged, collared like a savage. Now, the names or the block names of Michael Mays and Saki Hardy are Lil Mick and Rockhead or a Preboard, whatever it is. This is whatever these guys. I have people sending me this stuff. Whatever they're telling me that these guys are, because they haven't even entered the extras category of the Warren Chirac. So that's what apparently these guys are called. Now, as I said before, Lil Reese, and apparently all of the guys who are down with, I guess, Team Lil Reese, including, I'm probably thinking Lil Durk, and I'm probably thinking whoever else, like Rondo, because apparently Rondo was looking for these guys, couldn't find these guys, or found an affiliate of these guys who was the taxi cab driver, and apparently Rondo killed the taxi cab driver, and that's why Rondo's where he is. Now, come to find out that the real killer is now in jail with Rondo. However, no one's armed with any weapons, so they're going to have to employ something that's never been used before, Chirac, which are fists. This is crazy. The twists and turns and the plot twist of this whole fucking Warren Chirac series is ridiculous. When will the season end? Oh my God. This is what's going on in Chirac. Now, all these guys are savages, so we'll see what ends up happening. All these guys are arrested for murder. Rondo, Coon it out to be a good instantly. You get killed in Chirac, which is a trend. Your jersey gets instantly retired, and your first ballot Hall of Coon. Now, as I said, Lil Reese is ordering the guys to stomp a mud hole in these dudes, and pretty much he's summoning for the spirits, the demonic and satanic spirits, to deliver these guys their deaths. Now,
Okay, yeah, okay. I heard enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna give my little 2 cent. You feel me? My little breakthrough. Okay, so to my understanding, you feel me? L.A. went to the studio. Nah, L.A. tapped in with the studio like, whoa, I'm trying to book a session in the studio, man. Like, there's some people here that I know. Whoa. He ain't say that, but he like, excuse me. I know you don't like pulling up to the studio when people here, so just give me a minute. I get you in here. You feel me? I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going to the studio while people there. You feel me? While I'm recording, I don't like people popping up. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to be solo so I could just fully feel it. You feel me? I ain't gotta be thinking what another person thinking. Like, man, I wonder if a motherfucker out there calling my shit trash. Ooh. Know what I'm saying? Like, I'll keep it all the way a buck. You feel me? So like, I just like to be in my own space where I could record, sit down, go ahead and hit that play button. You feel me? And then I could go ahead and close my eyes, listen, see what needs to be tweaked, what needs to be helped, what I should have said, etc., etc., etc. You feel me? So I feel him 100% with that. So LA, like, I bet I got this song that I gotta do for Dirt. You feel me? So I'm trying to get this done. Woo-woo. So long story short, from what they saying, I don't know none of this. I'm just going based off of the same thing that y'all just heard. You feel me? LA was like, alright. So LA popped into the studio. He was recording that night. You feel me? Now, what y'all also heard was these two dudes. I forgot their name already. These two dudes was already stalking LA. You feel me? I don't know how they knew he was gonna be there. I don't know how they knew he was in there. That I said because according to the engineer, he basically just said I made sure wasn't nobody here. So I don't know how they knew. You know what I'm saying? But the only person that could have knew was him. No, let's just keep it a buck though. You feel me? So while LA was recording or whatever, he finished recording, and then once he came out the studio, that goes back to a previous video that we watched on stream last week. You know what I'm saying? He was outside in that alley. Couple people approached him. Matter of fact, I think we could pull it up. Wasn't it a yeah, here it is right here.
Hey, what's the word, family? It's your man Chris Barnes back at you with another video. And today I'm showing y'all the death site of LA Capone. He was in his studio and they got the drop on him and they killed him. They probably came from one of these cuts over here. I don't really know why LA was doing music over here because a lot of his ops was over here recording music. But he did, and it cost him his life. So long live King LA. Rest in peace, LA Capone. This your boy Chris Barnes. I'm out. Hey, what's the word, family? It's your man Chris Barnes.
There's another video where he actually goes into the alley. You feel me? Let me see if I can find it real quick. I ain't finna. Yeah, here it is.
What's the word, YouTube family? It's your man Chris Barnes back at you with another video. If you like the content, don't forget to hit the subscription button. Alright, so this is an updated video of the death site of LA Capone because y'all said I had the first site wrong. When people say he died on Stony at the studio, I just thought he died at the only studio on Stony. I didn't realize it was this alley over here right by the hood and shit. So I don't know actually where he died, but y'all say he died in this alley, bro. So this the alley where all that shit happened at, bro. So I'm assuming that they shot him around here and then he ran and probably collapsed somewhere in the middle of the alley right here. So shit, it is. I'm finna get up out of here because granted it's daytime, but I'm still walking right here with my phone up and shit, and it's weird, and I don't want nobody running down on me. So, R.I.P. King LA, long live LA. I got some shit dropping soon, y'all. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. We finna take this shit to the moon.
There you go, right there in that alley. So according to him, you feel me? He was walking in that alley. I'm assuming on his way home or on his way back to the block, whatever the case may be. You feel me? Some niggas had jumped down on him, got on him. You feel me? And then that's it. That's the life and death of LA. You feel me? But unfortunate, man. That's just like how dude said. He don't know why he was going to that studio because that's the studio that his ops had went to. And even when you heard the engineer, even the engineer said basically motherfuckers be here. You feel me? But what people also gotta realize is artists work better with certain engineers. You feel me? So like, it's a lot of engineers that can record my music and shit, but it's only one or two here that can actually get my sound to sound the way it sounds. You feel me? That's just like if Future or Young Thug record, they could be in this state and record their music, but they gonna send it to an engineer in a whole nother state because that engineer knows they sound. Nope, already got their preset saved and all that. You feel me? So with that being said, maybe LA felt more comfortable as far as his sound, because like I said, well, like they said, he was doing a song for Dirk. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's just the engineer that he wanted to work with to get that song done for Dirk's album. I don't know, but that's LA Capone. You feel me? Yeah, RIP LA. You feel me? Shoot, want to shoot up in this bit. Make sure y'all go to that Facebook, that Twitch, hit that follow button, go to that YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'm up out this bit. Yeah.